Tanner Seymour, thank you for being here. Must-win game. If we lose this game, I really wonder where we go from there. What do you think about that in terms of a must-win game?
I mean, you have to remember last year the 49ers were 3-5 at some point, and they got beat by us with Colt McCoy at home. So, and then they ended up in the NFC Championship. So you never want to deal in like absolutes this early in the season because you never know what happens. Because again, maybe things do completely change when Hopkins comes back and we go on a great run. You never know. I don't know if it's a must win because again, I think all of us fans have been happy with 3-3 before Hopkins comes back. So if we're 2-4, it's one game, you can steal a game here or there. So again, don't want to deal in absolutes this early in the season.
Yeah, mathematically, it's not a must-win, right? I mean, there's so much parity in the league right now, right? Everyone's 2-3 or 3-2, it seems like, except for a small handful of teams. So, no, it's not a must-win in that terms, but I think it's an important win because you need, like, this team right now, we're just waiting for them to turn the corner. And playing competitively against Philadelphia was a nice sign, but they need to take that next step and show they can beat a bad team, or at least a team with a bad defense, right? And with an offense that we hope can be brought back down to earth, right? So I don't think they're a great team. Their offense has played well. I think Seattle is going to end up being, when it's all said and done, more like a 7-win team-ish. And the Cardinals, if they want to, kind of show that they're turning the corner, they need to be able to beat Seattle. They need to be able to put up points on this bad defense. They need to be able to show, get that up. Like, this is, if you need something to get their offense started if you're the Cardinals, this is what the doctor ordered, right? We're waiting to get this offense going early, not just in the second half. And like the universe is served up on a big golden platter, said, here's the worst defense in the NFL, a really bad defense. And if the Cardinals can't get the offense going and put up points in that, we do have problems, right? So that's that. In terms of the defense, this defense, I think, is actually looking like a good defense lately. So they, let's see what they can do. So, and I know a lot of people don't believe in momentum, and I'm kind of iffy on that. I know empirically it's hard to quantify, but like from a momentum perspective, they need this win, right? So
absolutely. And it's almost like a gut check for Cliff, because it's like, dude, if you can get exactly what you're saying, if you can get your offense going, Michael Bidwell is probably going to be crapping himself if the offense still doesn't get going, because again, this is the biggest slam dunk layup you could possibly ask for. And if your offensive guru head coach can't figure it out now, like we just saw Taysom Hill just put up points on this defense.
Right.
If Kyler Murray can't put up points, then then I will be very concerned. We could lose, but if the offense looks good, then I'm totally fine with that. Like if it's a shootout and we lose in the end, I mean, I'm not going to be happy, but I will be less worried about our future if it's like, again, a 6-3, 6-6 grind out that we've had before in the past against Seattle. So
yes, for sure.